right? Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha, Hakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone, GMS who do rule well. Salutations to the house of David, hopeful elect. We're going to get right into it, man. It's your brother Tazapanya. Quick hit through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. All right. Breaking news. All right, now my little intro. But nah, second biggest bank since the global financial crisis in 2008, 2009. The only one in U.S. history, the only one that was a bigger bank that failed was Washington Mutual. And I don't know, this thing has the thing on starting at the West Coast. So I'm starting to believe the beloved Elder Malchama of the branch of Great Millstone in Chicago, because he said things is going to start from the west and head east through a vision, I think, you know. But this may be it, Akim Aqua. This may be it, man. All right, so I'm gonna read a little bit of this article before the iPad die and shit. Silicon Valley Bank is shut down by regulators in biggest bank failure since global financial crisis. And it just so happens, if y'all brothers pay attention, it got took over by the FDIC, right? Which is supposedly the insurance regulators or whatever. They said in a video that went viral, all the Akim was, on it, watching it, even other, channels or whatever, that they will start on a Friday. What's today? Friday. And they'll say the banks is closed, bank holiday. You feel me? So people can bug out through the whole weekend. You know what I'm saying? And by Monday. So I'm not saying that's exactly what's going to happen. It's just very funny that this comes out on a Friday. You see what I'm saying? So let's read, right? Key points. The FDIC said in an announcement that insured depositors will have access to their deposits no later than Monday morning. And I'm going to be watching Monday morning. Watch on Twitter, TikTok, niggas might be like, yo, son, y'all said y'all was going to give me my money. Where my money at? Silicon's Valley bank branch offices will also reopen at that time under the control of the regulator. The FDIC standards insurance covers up to $250,000 per depositor per bank for each account ownership category. Financial regulators have closed SVB and taken control of its deposits. The FDIC, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, announced Friday. In what is the largest U.S. bank failure since a global financial crisis more than a decade ago. The collapse of SVB, a key player in the tech and venture capital community, leaves companies and wealthy individuals largely unsure of what will happen to their money. You see that? And I've been talking about, all right, this the bank runs and the bail-ins. See, last time they bailed out, right? The government gave money to these banks so they don't fail. But now they made a law, I think Obama made a law, whatever, where it's a bail-in, meaning that they're going to take your money rather than getting money from the government. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to look in your account and it's going to be like, oh shit, right? It goes on to say, according to the press releases from regulators, the California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation closed SVB and named the FDIC as the receiver. The FDIC is in turn has created the Deposit Insurance National Bank of Santa Clara which now holds the insured deposits from SVB. The FDIC said in an announcement that insured depositors will have access to the deposits no later than Monday morning. SVB's branch offices will also reopen at that time, blah, 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 blah. It says at the end of December, SVB have roughly $209 billion in total assets and $175.4 billion in total deposits, according to the press release. The FDIC said it was unclear what portion of these deposits were above the insurance limit. The last U.S. bank failure of this size was Washington Mutual in 2008, which had $307 billion in assets. If you look up old videos, it's on YouTube. They try to take some down. Washington Mutual bank crisis. You'll see old black ladies and people and all that. They're like, yo, they took my money and they said da 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 da. You feel me? This shit's gonna get crazy. All right, and notice it said that it was mainly a bank because, right, Silicon Valley, right? We know Google, Apple, things of that nature is based out in Silicon Valley, right? So they gave out business loans to venture capitalists, right, and startup, small to medium business, tech businesses and companies. So imagine if you own a small tech business, or you're some type of capitalist firm that people's giving your money so that you can invest it in certain tech or certain industries and shit like that, and then all of a sudden, boom, no more money, and all these people is banking on you, whether to get paid, take care of their family, do this and do that. This might be the trickle effect. Lord willing, this is the trickle effect. Yahweh Ratazah, Adawan Ratazah, Abba Ratazah, man. So we could get this thing rolling, man. We trying to get the fuck up out of here. All right, so now we're going to go to the scriptures, man, because the first thing is funny. The brother posted, this is Mega Main 8, 2nd Esdras chapter 6, verse 22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, right? You see what I'm saying? and it's crazy because, you know, a storehouse is for food. You store your, you know, but a bank is also a money storehouse, supposedly, because of fractional reserves. You know, banks only have 10%, right, of what they have. You know what I'm saying? So, and Yahweh Shem Shah Barakatham, everybody tuning in, man. All right. Quick precept. The first precept that came to my mind, though, was also in 2nd Esdras. Salaki, let's pull it up real quick. 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 21. And it reads, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. See, everything is connected to each other, man. One bank failed. You have to look, it had, what did it say? 100. Let me go back to it real quick. $212 billion of assets. So that means $212 billion that is connected to various companies and individuals is in limbo. And there's a potential of Monday coming and that should be gone. All right. Going back to 2nd Esdras 16 and 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. All right. So when you start looking up the bank, different articles and shit like that on Wall Street Journal, they said that financial analysts, this came to them by surprise. They don't know what's going on, and that's Ecclesiastes. Let's get it. 12. Come on, bro. Ecclesiastes 12 and 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. And here's the point. And those that look out the windows be darkened. They was forecasting and they couldn't see. They didn't know this was coming because it's all the prophecies of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, this thing has to collapse so the Great Reset can come in. All right, so people, and I just did a video this morning, man, they saying wages is going to collapse, yet inflation is going to get higher. All right, this thing is about to get great. Lord willing, this thing. So look, the second biggest bank to fail happens while we're in or not we, but America, Babylon, is in a debt, has surpassed the debt limit, all right, and might hit a default, okay, by June, right? All while all these pilot programs is about the central bank digital currencies all over the world. People is, all type of cyber attacks and orchestrated environmental attacks with oil and diesel spills and so on and so forth, chemical fires, right? Talks of universal basic income, global welfare state, all right? So we have to prepare for this summer. And it's crazy. Remember the Passover, we still in the Feast of Unleavened Bread, but the Passover just hit. I could see through the spirit, I speak as a man. We know in part, we prophesy in part, that financially, all hell is about to break loose. Meaning, and it's crazy, I'm seeing a license plate that says 444, which represents mercy, man. All right, so that just reminds me, man, it's a faith booster to the hopeful elect. The hopeful elect is going to get mercy during these times, man. All right. Either way, but I'm just saying, financially, all hell about to break loose, man. All right. Do not be surprised. Do not be marveled if you lose your job, if there are layoffs, if they pay you less, they take away certain hours, right? Interest rate gets so high on certain things. Your rent goes up, your car note goes up, your insurance goes up, your utility bills go up. All right. You go to the grocery store and it's, the same things that you bought last week, it went up about, 30 to 50%. Things of this nature. All right. This is why Ezra said, woe is me, man. We coming into a time that no nation has been through, man. All right. It's going to be trouble to Jacob, man. The judgment shall start at the house of Yahweh. All right. So watch the finance news, man. All right. And the only reason why I big that up, you see what I'm saying? Because the apostles and elders of GMS constantly push the major prophecy, which is the mark of the beast, which is the radio frequency identification, subdermal electronic tag computer semiconductor chip, man. All right, in your hand or your head, where you cannot buy or sell, which is finance. You see, so stay on that. You feel me? Look, okay, the stages and things of that nature, and it's gonna come quickly. It's gonna come like this, man. The Most High has to shorten the days, or no flesh will be saved, bro. So if you in this truth, that should be beautiful news. Matter of fact, let's get that, and I'm gonna close out. Quick hit. No longer than I ain't really wanted to be 10 minutes, but here we go. I'm gonna leave off on a comforting note. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 25, verse 25. As cold waters to a thirsty soul, so is good news from a far country. Okay? All right? So I'm out here in Colorado, California right there, but it's still mad far, right? But, hearing it through the internet, seeing all these news articles, and as we seen prophecies is starting to pick up, you see what I'm saying? That's good news. Remember, what does the gospel mean? Good news, man. Because that means that a day, Salakia, as days go on, that's days closer to the kingdom, man. Well, we don't have to cry no more. wiped away the tears from our eyes. No more groaning and sighing and crying in the spirit for the abominations done in the midst thereof. All right, you know, imagine you going to the gym or you work construction or whatever it may be, man, and you parched, you thirsty, and somebody passes you a cold one, and you hit that shit, you hit the that's what these prophecies feel to the prophets, man. We like, yes, yeah, a bank failing, yeah, that mean, yo, the CBDCs is around the corner, universal basic income, right? The RFID chip, World War III, ICBMs, you know what I mean? We almost out of here, son. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, man. The water Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so breaking news, second biggest bank. You feel me? This might be the snowball effect. I would not be surprised in the coming days or weeks, you're going to see, and it's going to affect you. You feel me? We're going to see the effects. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All right. So the main point, too, Silicon Valley Bank was a major lender to tech companies and venture capitalists. I'll leave y'all off with one more scripture. This is the book of Mark, chapter 10, verse 24, and it reads, "And the disciples were astonished at his words." Whose words? Yahweh Shai. But Yahweh Shai answereth again and saith unto them, "Children," right? Who the children of the Most High, the Israelites? "How hard is it for them that trust in riches to enter into the kingdom of the Most High," man? These people has been trusting it. You a venture cat, like, yeah, like y'all remember Chameleonaire, right? One of the biggest songs. When was that? 2005, 2004, 2005. Riding Dirty. He stopped that whole shit, right? And he moved to Cali. This is from what I remember. He became a tech venture capitalist, and he made even more money than he did because he probably seen the evilness of the music industry and all of that. You see what I'm saying? But you see, venture goes into the word adventure. It's basically an exploration, all right, into the financial markets. And you're trying to capitalize. And everybody know capitalism, right? Capital is basically you standing on top of people to move up. If I could make it better words, that's capitalism. You have to oppress a certain group or people in order for you to exalt yourself financially. You see what I'm saying? Classism, so on and so forth. So, hey, man, it is what it is. Keep watch the stock market. Watch every. It's going to be all over. Y'all going to see it, and then it's going to start blasting. People going to start researching, and the FDIC is completely wicked. You feel me? Because how you going to insure something? And notice it said federal, but then it said corporation. Federal Insurance Deposit Corporation. That's an oxymoron. And how you going to insure something that isn't backed by anything using the same fiat money? Oh, you ran out of fiat money? Well, we'll give you fiat money. That this place gotta go. It's complete wickedness, man. All right, Ababa Ball, Kwame Sharala, Watchmen, keep watching. Well, everybody gotta watch and pray. That's what Yahweh Shah said, man. All right, watch and pray, man. Call hello, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah Bashem Ruchakwadash, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah Barakatham to everybody tuning in. Shalom.